Yo, back at you with another episode. Shit, what's going on out in these streets? What's going down? We out here, man. Who's, uh, who's, I always get these crazy messages when I go online. It's weird. Happens every time too. Every time I go online, I always get these crazy messages. It never happens when I'm off. Why? Weird. Yo, Marcus in the house. What's good? What's really going on out here, man? Like, share the video, and all that good stuff. That's my bank. He's headed home from work. Damn, 13 hours? Man, you a soldier. You getting it, man. Hey, wait a minute, Marcus, you doing the Uber, right? You do Uber? Uber Eats, right? Or DoorDash? What's one of them things you were doing on the weekends? Oh, that's your real job. You did the 13 hours. And you a soldier. Okay. 13 hours is 13 hours, though. It don't matter. It don't matter what job it is. You getting it. I'm riding around, I'm getting it. It's mine, I'm spending. It's mine, I'm spending. It's mine, I'm spending. I'm riding around, I'm getting it. Security, okay. Yeah, that's an easy job. But it's still 13 hours, though. Yeah, it's still 13 hours, though. 13 hours just sitting there. Nothing going on the weekends. Hey, it is what it is. But at least you probably, more likely, security is an easy job. You mostly work by yourself. Tomorrow is a 13-hour Uber DoorDash day. Oh, okay. Yeah, you getting it. It's mine. It's yours. You getting it. It's yours. You getting it. You riding around, you getting it tomorrow. Hey, man, you got to get that paper. You got to get it how you live, man. You know, until you can do better. You learn better, you do better. Some people say if you know better, you do better. That ain't true. If you learn better, you do better. I know a lot of people that know better, but they don't do better. So that ain't true. Got 2 full-time jobs. I need to get my paper right. So I have a double up on jobs for a hot minute. I hear you, man. I hear you. I feel like quitting the security job and just delivering all day long. Oh, for real? It's like that? Hey, that might be an option. If you want to drive like that, you know. At least you have that option. See, it's all about options. Having options. See, the more options you have, the more opportunities you have. You know, more freedom you have. You know, that's a good thing. More opportunities you have, more freedom you have. More skills you have, more opportunities you have, more freedom you have. Problem with a lot of people, they either have skills, but they don't know what to do with them, or they have very little skills. A lot of people are trying to go the status quo route. It's trying to follow that yellow brick road. They're trying to be like the people who they went to high school with, college with. That's not going to work for everybody. Didn't work for me. I tried the college route. I went to the big university and all that shit. Just didn't work out. I ended up going in the military for 4 years after I got out of college. Just didn't work. Just didn't work out for me. And when I got out of the military, I went back to school. That's when I got into technology, computers, software, programming, all that design, and all that bullshit. You know, the corporate route just doesn't work for everybody, especially when it comes to us. That stress from them damn teenagers acting stupid. Well, teenagers are just teenagers. They do teenager shit. That's all. But it really comes down to who you hanging around, your skill set, the opportunities that come about. That's really what it comes down to. Who you hanging around? Who you hanging around is very important. Who you hanging around? Hanging around them lame people at work? People at work ain't shit. Most of them people ain't shit. People you work with at work, people you work with, they ain't shit. They ain't about shit. They ain't never gonna be shit. And why do I say that people at work that you work with ain't shit? Because their mama ain't shit. That's why. And their daddy, he was just a sucker, punk, pushover. So you hanging around the people at work, you wasting your damn time with them damn people. Most of the people at work are so tired, bored, beat down. It's not even shit they talk about. People shit they talk about. I don't even want to hear none of that shit. Sometimes, man, you need a new circle of friends. Make some new friends. Get your passport. I got mine. You get yours. Get yours. Amen. I got to get mine. You got to get yours. Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to expand your horizon, man. And some of these damn towns are so raggedy in America. The town is raggedy, the environment is raggedy, the people is raggedy. Sometimes, man, you just got to leave. Come back later if you want. And help out some of your buddies. the ones that's vibrating on the same energy that you on. You know, that's a good one right there. I like that. Let's see. Who you hang around is key. Hang around lame people and you suffer in the eyes of others. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and check out the Patreon too, man. Hit the Patreon up, man. I'm trying to keep this thing going. Keep the game going, keep the game flowing. Yeah, it's like you have to understand, man. We live in this is a very toxic environment where we live at in the United States of America. So this is why most guys don't accomplish very much. Most guys, men and women, but just forget about women. Forget about what the hell women are doing. You can't depend on women to do the right thing. No, no, you're a fool. If you depend on a woman to do the right thing, whatever that is to you, you got to take the lead. If it's up to me, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Let me tell you something what my dad told me a long time ago. And this he said this when he was like 80 something years old at the time. I think he was like 85, 80. I think he's about 80 years old at the time when he told me this. Rest in peace to him. He said, "Man, let me tell you something. Remember these two things." He said, "I might be dead and gone, but remember this. Number one, nobody's coming to save you." Nobody's coming to save you, buddy. So if you don't like whatever's going on with the family, you're gonna have to change it. That's what my dad told me now. Nobody's coming to save you. And expect very little from people, including your family members. First thing he said. Number two, and this is a big one right here. Number two, he said, don't expect white folks to do the right thing. And this is my dad told me this now. And I was I think I was in the 20s, late 20s at the time. Yeah, I was like late 20s. Nah, I think I'm about 30, 32. Early 30s when he told me that. And I never forgot that shit. Nobody's coming to save you. I never forgot. When he told me that changed my life. And I've never forgotten what he said that day. He said people hate up. They don't hate down. On your way up, people can always say what they like, dislike. Because he said most people have a loser's mentality. They were raised by losers. So he said, anything that people say, you can't really take it serious if they're talking shit about you because look who raised them. It's like, come on. He said, people always going to have something to say about you. As a matter of fact, he said, if nobody's talking about you, you ain't doing enough. You need to get to work. That's what he told me, man. It was crazy. Let's see. but it's also hard to find like-minded dudes in today's world. Yeah, it is. Doesn't happen every day. That's for sure. Shelly, what's up? Awesome statement. Yeah. What up, Shelly? It's been a while. Don't expect white folks to do the right thing. Sharp's dad. Shout out to my dad. Yeah, he said that, man. I never forgot that, man. He's a wise dude. Because, he came up during a different time. He grew up, it was slavery, Jim Crow, all that shit, man. And when my dad passed away, he was 89 when he passed away. So he's seen it all, man. He grew up in a time where you would go to jail if they caught you reading. Think about that for a second, man. That's how my dad grew up. He grew up in that shit. If they caught you reading, you could go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I don't know how you survived. To be honest. I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to make it. If it was me growing up back then, it's crazy, man. You know? I mean, today people crumble when the telephone rings. If the bill collector called, people get nervous. People calling the police today, like the cop is their friend and all kind of shit. When my dad was growing up, you couldn't call the police. The police was a part of it. You couldn't call the police. The police was a part of it. The police was on it, was in on it. You was on your own back then. That's how it was, man. Shit was real back then. White people are nice today. They nice to us today. Compared to the way it used to be. Oh, yeah. Check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. I keep forgetting about that. Just Google it. Most people expect the government to solve all their problems. That's why I've never voted. No one is coming to save me but me. Especially if you're a man, society can help women. A man has himself. Yeah. Government can't save everybody. It's impossible. It's just impossible. They can't save everybody. It's never worked. That's never worked in history. Really. It's like if the government give to this group of people, the other group of people is going to suffer in some type of way. Or there's going to be some type of lack, And everybody within that group are not the same. They're not in the same position. So governments can't really save you. Nah, not really, man. Just practically speaking, Now, of course, they can pass laws and public policies, but the problem with that is they don't back it. They don't enforce it. In this country, that's the problem. When it comes to us, anyway. Look at all the books on Sharp's bookshelf. Yeah, I got those books. I've been collecting those like 15 years now. 15. No, probably 20 years now. What 20 years? That's 20 years of collecting right there. Then I got some books on the floor too. Like to my left, you know. Yeah, I got books on the floor too. I ran out of shelf room. you know. Yeah, I'm always learning, man. Yeah, I'm always learning, trying to do different things. Uh I try not to do too many things at one time though, because I'm only one person. I try to do 2 to 3 things, like at it's like on a weekly basis. I'm not trying to be a handyman. I ain't trying to be. I ain't trying to be Rocky. I ain't trying to be the lonely drifter. I ain't that don't work. You know, you're not gonna be able to do everything by yourself. That don't work. Yeah, check out the Love Can't Wait podcast, man. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. You know. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Furthermore, the government will save black women and ignore the black man. The welfare state really has kept most blacks on a dependent mindset and disrupted the family, and it was designed that way. Yeah. Here's the deal. Here's the game. If you want to destroy the family, just any group of people, all you got to do is break the guys and ignore the guys once you have them dependent on you and elevate the women. That's all you got to do in any society. And you got to have control of the resources to do that, though. All you got to do is break the guys down, beat them, disenfranchise them, however, and elevate the women. Get them more access to resources, opportunities, income, etc. That's all you got to do. And manipulate them through media, mainly. That's all you got to do. This happens in other countries too. Happens in Brazil, Colombia, uh, Australia, any place where black people went, where the native people are. It happens over here. It's the same game over and over, though. That's the thing. And they go about it the same way, which is crazy. It's still working to this day. I mean, if you travel and go to these other countries, you're gonna hear it's a common pattern over and over. The women are getting all opportunities. They're disrespecting the guys. A lot of guys are struggling. A lot of guys are at the bottom trying to work their way up with no handouts, very little resources. So they have to be creative in order to compete. And even when they do get to the top, the women trying to downplay the guys. And then you have a guy that's not even half, accomplished half of what he done, come in the picture. The woman give him the utmost respect, but he haven't done anything. It's the same game being played everywhere. They just changed the names. So in these other countries, they don't say he's Caucasian. They'll say every country is different. It's like they don't say he's black, he's Negro, which is the real name. It's the real name, really. Negro, Negra, whatever. But they don't say he's white in these other countries, really. Someplace like Brazil, Colombia, they'll say they would be the white equivalent to being over here. They'll say something like that. So the shit is made up. They're the people they're the invaders, basically. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Hey, if you have any questions, man, just come on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. So if you got any questions, man, just hop on. Just hop on, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But the game is the game can be difficult here in America. And a lot of guys make it bad on themselves, really, because some of this shit, some of the stuff a lot of guys be falling for in regards to women is really, it's ridiculous. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Some guys are so weak. I'm like, come on, man. You can't be falling for this shit. And now a lot of women will prey on guys. They'll use the hell out of guys if he lets her. I mean, if a woman thinks that she can get over on you, take advantage of you, use you, she'll do it. She'll do it. 9 times out of 10, she'll do it. What up, DMR? So you got to stand up for yourself, man. You can't let people run over you. You can't let women run over you. You can't let women run game on you. You can't let women outsmart you. And that's the problem with a lot of dudes. That's why you have to have standards. Me dudes, they're like, if it ain't tricking if you got it. Look, tricking is tricking. That's nonsense. Guys come up with ways to justify their bad habits. Tricking is tricking. It don't matter if you got it or not. A lot of these women, will hang around a guy, go out to eat with a guy, go to the club with a guy. No, he ain't ever gonna smash. But you'll hang out with him anyway. And his old weak, lame, lame self, he'll go along with it. He think he getting something. Dudes be around me like, a lot of women be like, hey, that new restaurant just opened, New Fridays just opened around the corner from the college last week. And dude would be like, oh, for real? She be like, sure did. Well, hey, we can go check it out Saturday after work. I get off at 6:00. Okay, cool. And he's getting all set up. He's excited because he's going to take her out to the New Fridays that just opened up last week. And he's thinking like this: hey, this is my opportunity to get closer to her. Maybe I can get some sooner or later. Sucker. And she know it ain't ever gonna happen. And after he'll take her to the restaurant. She'll be all nonchalant. They'll just be talking making a little small talk, talking about just bullshit talk, basically, And after the restaurant, she'd be like, "Whoa," she ready to dip, get away from that sucker, and go hang with the guy that she really likes, or hang out with her girlfriends. Because her belly's full now. Like, oh man, that food was good. Well, it was real. But then the phone start ringing. She might tell one of her girlfriends to call her so she can have an excuse to get away from your ass. Hey, there's some cold women out here, man. Hey, that's dirty, man. A lot of women, man, they're wrong for that. But they'll do it. You got to teach people how to treat you. They talking pretty girl privilege. Yup. Because a lot of women know that, hey, most women can tell if a guy's digging them or not. They can tell. So a lot of women, they'll try, say, let me see if I can, see what I can get out of him. Because I ain't feeling him like that. I know he feeling me like that. Let me see if I can, get something out of this sucker. Well, they weren't taught by responsible fathers or reinforced by a responsible community. Yeah, you're right, Shelley. You're right. It's a wrap for America. It's been a wrap for certain guys. Tricking is part of dating culture in America. Well, yeah, I would say this is a pimp hoe society that we live in. See, it's like this. As long as guys keep paying into the system, holidays, child support, all the holidays, Christmas, Valentine, you name it. As long as guys keep doing things to satisfy women, please women, impress women, and they use women like they exploit women. But see, women don't see it as being exploited. You know why? Because they're getting paid. It's a benefit. So as long as there is a benefit, they don't see it as them being exploited. I'm like, what? I said, a prostitute gets exploited, but just, it don't matter. The money ain't got nothing to do with it. What are you talking about? If you ask a model, hey, do you think you're being exploited? They're gonna say no. I said, why do you say that? Well, I got paid. What? What are you talking about? That don't mean you ain't got exploited. You own the modeling company? No, okay then. Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah. Come on. See, it always have to be some type of benefit or money, a check. If the money or the check is attached to it, it's okay. The same as porn, same thing. You ask a woman that's in the porn, hey, do you feel like you're being exploited? You're doing all these movies and no. I got paid. So it's all about the money. Okay. And this is why a lot of women they get into trouble. A lot of women get into trouble because of that mentality, that way of thinking. They married a trick after they had their fun. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. You know? All women play games if they're not that interested in you. You got that right. If a woman is not, let me tell you something. If a woman have no feeling for you, you're in danger. You are. You better get away from her. She'll do anything. Might even get you killed. Get you all set up by them other fools that she like. Get you robbed. If a woman don't like you, you better get away from her. You're in danger. Just generally speaking, for real. I've seen that play out many times. Yeah, smash the like button. Share the video. Generally, black men are not free to appreciate black women. Average looking black women are forced to be independent, and that does not appeal to men. Yeah, you're right, Shelly. Unfortunate. We have a hard time in this country because we're public enemy number one. So it's very difficult. That's why a lot of guys travel and go elsewhere. And I get it. And I don't knock them guys. Because I've traveled, been other places too. So some guys just get tired of the bullshit. And I've been tired. But I'm not going to give up though. That's the thing. I'll continue to travel and go other places as well. But some guys have moved to other countries. And they said they ain't never moving back over here. And I'm not mad. I get it. I ain't mad at them. Hell, I understand. Women are beauty objects to men. Men are success objects to women. Well, sometimes. Black men love black women. Black women just don't want the guys checking for them. Well, well, I guess That happens overseas. Let me see that. Overseas isn't perfect, but I take it anyway. It ain't no place perfect. I never been to a perfect place. A place that they got it all together. No, I don't think that really exists. A rich man can change a broke woman's life, but a rich woman would never look at a broke man's way. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Unless she just wants to fuck. And that's the only way that would happen if she got referred or introduced to him or something like that. Yeah, so but that was just gonna be a G thing. Smash and go. She ain't gonna take him serious. So that's a good point. I know one thing: women on Twitter be hustling hard. Meetups $50, $80, fucking 150. Yeah, 75. FaceTime 25. Goddamn, fuck for a use ass piece. Yeah, on Twitter, boy, they be busting it open, boy. Having them OnlyFans pages and all kind of shit on Twitter, boy. Yeah, Twitter, boy, they do anything. The women be butt naked. The white women, mostly older white women, 30s and 40s, 50s, busted open on that mother, butt naked. And white guys love it too, boy. They're easily impressed by a lot of the white women. Yeah, smash the like button. Remember, man, 84% of women don't care about your struggles. They just hang out at the finish line and take the house, cars, pension, and kids. Yeah, a lot of women don't care about the struggle. But don't let them take your damn shit. Don't let them take your house, your cars, your pension, and your kids. There's a way around everything. You know? There's a way around everything, bro. You play the game the way you want to play the game. Don't play the game the way she want to play the game or the way the state want to play the game. You know? You don't got to get married by out of state. You don't got to do it that way. Everybody don't do it that way. Recent Brookings Institute poll shows women initiate 84% of divorce. Yep, that's true. They sure do. Yeah, Twitter's wild, bro. Like when I'm busting it open on that mother. Damn. Woo-wee. You know, if any woman that gets naked on the internet, you can't trust her. Just keep that in mind. Any woman that gets butt naked on the internet, you can't trust her. She got her OnlyFans, she busting it open on the internet like that. You can't trust that woman. Keep that in mind. Practicing law, I've learned modern women want the power and benefits of a man, the privilege and entitlement of a woman, and the responsibility and accountability of a child. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I forgot you are an attorney. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. You're right. You're absolutely right. A lot of women, I would say the majority of women, they don't want a lot of responsibility. Very little. Don't like being responsible or accountable for any. Women women will find a way to blame a guy and everybody for their shortcomings. It's never their fault. Like, god damn. Are you gonna take responsibility for anything? How the hell is my fault that you gained 50 pounds? No way in hell it's my fault. I didn't force you to eat the food. Man. Yeah, if you have any questions, man, just jump on, click the link in the chat. Yeah, it's like they're never going to take responsibility for anything. That almost never happens. When a woman takes responsibility for anything, that's a woman that you probably want to keep around, at least keep her close. Yeah, OnlyFans is normal now. Yeah, for sure. Especially on Twitter. Appeasing the women's relentless demand is like feeding fish to a cat and expecting it to become a vegetarian. Yeah. Oh man. One thing women get bored in long relationships, marriage, doesn't mean that everything is going to be perfect. Hell, people change, get comfortable, and that can be sex doll. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times, especially if you throw kids in the mix, and people become things become routine for a lot of people. Uh, Even before the kids come, things become routine for a lot of people, and a lot of women, they like adventure, and so they get bored easily than guys. A lot of women like, if you pay attention to a lot of women, they like things to change all the time. They pay attention every 6 months. I'm gonna say every 3 to 6 months. Women are looking for something new. Like, even pay attention to what women buy. If a guy, I give you an example. I've been using the same shampoo for like 10 years at least, right? Now the average woman ain't using those same shampoo for 10 years. You know what she gonna do? She'll use this shampoo for a couple of months and look for another one. And you're like, hey, yo, why you switch up? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nah, I just want to try something new. That's all. That's how a woman's mind thinks. It's like they like adventure. They like doing new stuff. you know. That's usually how that works. This is black man colorism causing obesity. Oh, that's funny. Give a woman a bag of gold and she'll complain. It's too heavy. Yeah. They like complaining too. That's another thing. They like complaining. Yeah. Hey, that's something that when a woman complains, I almost have to laugh at that shit today. Cause I know it's coming. They try to hold it in, and she can't hold it in but so long. When they start complaining, I make a joke about it. I mean, what did I do now? What have I done? And like, well, you ain't done nothing. It's just me. That's all. Yeah, I know. I knew that anyway. Eat your Dan in the house. Even in just dating and stuff becomes routine. Yeah, it can be routine sometimes. But when things uh become routine, if you feel that coming on, it's time to it's time to go somewhere that you never gone before. Like Star Trek. It's time to get your passport. I got mine. You gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. Get yours. And smash the like button. Yeah, and check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. Just Google it. That's why women have a closet full of shoes she never has worn. Yeah, because she'll go to the store. Man, I want these shoes. I'm gonna wear these with I'm gonna wear these for Easter. She don't even go to damn church. Damn, what you doing? I thought you was going to church on Easter Sunday. Nah, I'm tired. Shit. Damn shoes still got the damn the tag on it. They're still in the box. You know, it'd be like that. What up, Darren? These IG models' time is up. OnlyFans is changing its business model, getting rid of adult content. These simps are going to have learned to approach women again or go overseas. Oh, for real? They're changing the rules, huh? That's interesting. Them dudes, they go on there because they want to see naked women. Oh, I guess they're probably trying to sell. Somebody probably trying to sell OnlyFans. So that's why they're probably trying to clean it up a little bit. That's part of the learning. Women, nurture, you have to study women and be involved with women. Everything about a woman isn't in a book, it's experience. Yeah, you got that right. You preaching the choir. Nah, bro, they just go to Twitter. Divorce in the Western world is specifically designed to protect the interests of women at all costs. A wise man once said, never sign a contract with someone who gets paid to break it. Yeah, you got that right. Yep. You are the entertainer in the relationship, and you need to sleep with your tap dancing shoes on. That's funny. Shit. Let's see. Why pay to see naked women when they have thousands of free porn sites? I don't know. Well, it's not about. I'm just. I'm trying to make sense of this now. You know, I haven't talked to anybody that on these OnlyFans sites, but I'm kind of thinking these guys are kind of like groupies. It's not really about just naked women. It's about that naked woman. They want to see her. It's about her. These guys are like groupies online. They've turned into women. And you acting like a woman, you can't attract women. That don't work. See, I could be wrong about that, but I'm just trying to make sense of some of this debauchery. One guy killed his family over a cam girl he stole 200,000 from his family to give her. Damn, I got to be a white guy. Hey, we don't be killing nobody like that. We'll beat you up. We'll beat the girl up. We ain't gonna kill her. God damn. Man. I'd rather have a woman I can touch. And that's not really. Hey, them webcam girls make a lot of money. I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, I was shocked. I'm telling you. I met one girl. She said she's making $5,000 a week. I said, "Oh man, you doing it like that, girl? What the hell you Ted? What the hell you seeing in these views online? $5,000 a week, and she been doing this for 5 years straight. Damn, you something special about you on naked on cam. Damn." I tell you, these guys like groupie, man. I cannot pay no chick. I can't tell. Hey, man. It's wild out here, man. Oh, shit. Man, I've been on here almost an hour, man. I'm telling you. OnlyFans made the change announcement this week. Oh, okay. They're trying to go legit. They got new investors. They're trying to clean up. They act like YouTube did a while ago. Oh, I know it's something. New investors, something. Or they're trying to sell something like that. They're trying to sell some shares. Oh, I know it's something. They ain't cleaning up for nothing. See, they already made a bunch of money already from all the trash. Now they want to get brand new. Just like YouTube. Just like Instagram. Just like Facebook. They always do that. See, most of these websites work like this. Most in the beginning, you can do whatever you want to do, as long as the money's coming in. But 24 months go by, they say, "Oh, we got new policies now." No, they just got some new investors. That's all that is. Are they trying to go public? That's how the game is being played. OnlyFans will have to become a social media platform to survive. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Patreon probably gonna do that next. Watch. Some girls claim to make as much as $20K a week in OnlyFans. I believe them. I believe them. I believe them when they say that. I told my wife she needs to start OnlyFans if them thirsty motherfuckers gonna pay us $10,000. Hey, there's some guys that their wives just have on lingerie and they take a picture of her in lingerie. They do that 3-4 days a week. And them dudes give $5, $10, $20. Sometimes more than that. Some women not even naked. And them dudes is giving money. What kind of simps, wimps? Woo. Boy, there's a bunch of them online, boy. What? Somebody paid somebody $10,000 for a hug? What? Are you serious? Is this a joke? How did he pay her? Damn. Yeah, I got a girl for him too. I'd be like, hey, just give me $5,000. I gave you the hookup. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't need $5,000. Just give me $2,000. I gave you a hookup. It wasn't for me. You wouldn't have had none of the money. Just give me 2,000 on the back end. You know what I'm talking about? I don't ask for much. I just want 2,000. That's all. And I'm not even greedy. You know, yeah, I'll take money on the back end. Their subscription went from 20 million to 120 million last year during COVID. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. During COVID, everybody was home. So they ain't had nothing to do for like a couple weeks, you know, especially for the first 3 to 4 months, you know. Yeah. Check out the Patreon. Yeah, donate to the Patreon, man. I'm trying to keep this live show going. You know what I'm saying? Black China made 1 million in Black China said she made 1 million in she been making 1 million a month. I think she said for the past 13, 14 months straight. Yep. She did an interview with this guy named Brad Lee. He's like a sales trainer. Then she did the interview like this year. I think it was like February, March. I think it was like February or March this year. Yep, I saw that. It was a good interview too. Yep. Yeah, Black China's getting that bag from these suckers online. These suckers. Yeah. Look, hey man. God bless her, man. You can say what you want to say about her, but hey man, she's doing something most women can't do. You know? Now I don't know what she got inside the membership. I don't know. She didn't say. She's probably naked and up in there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, man. But you ain't even got to get naked for these dudes to give you a couple of dollars, though. You ain't got to get naked. That's the thing. Cash, she was. Yeah, that's why the game is so important. Yeah. Man, if you don't have no game, if you don't understand just how things work, especially in this country, you leave yourself wide open. You're gonna be too vulnerable. You know? I'm sorry, I'm at 20K a month on OnlyFans. Porn is free on free tube sites. I never got dumping in OnlyFans. I guess they wanted a fake girlfriend experience. I don't know. Maybe. Hey, why do you think a lot of these guys want to talk to porn stars, like on Skype or any direct line? Some of these porn women will, they'll have a link where you can pay to talk to them for like 30 minutes, an hour. It might be like $200 for an hour or something like that. Why do you think why would I want to talk to a porn star? Why do you think guys pay for that? What do they get out of that? I don't. And some of these porn stars have had meetups in places like Chicago, Atlanta, New York, Miami. They'll have paid meetup spots. Yeah. I've seen that since I moved down here. It'll be like $150 for like an hour. You meet in person, you take pictures, you talk, have like a round table discussion. It could be um it's usually at a hotel, like a lounge, well not a lounge, like a little conference room, something like that. They usually be in for the most part. Or it could be a hotel room too. Like a suite or something like that. You still have security, of course, you know. Yeah, I don't. They'll and they when you pay the money now, they're not going to give you the location until the day of. You know, that's it's weird. They can sit on their hands and then go up at it with the free porn. I know a guy paid a chick 400 just to eat her. Oh God, I don't understand that. You surprised you ain't leaking pictures? I don't. Ever thought about managing one of these pretty ATL girls online to make some big bucks? I don't really know no girls. I don't really talk to girls about doing anything online. I don't really talk to people. I don't. Let me tell you something. I don't really associate with a lot of people here in Atlanta. I only associate with people outside of Atlanta. So I don't even waste my time talking to people about anything here. I just anything dealing online. I usually talk to the person is usually living somewhere else. 9 times out of 10. And ask me this. I got a question. I don't understand this. Why in the hell do guys send pictures of their joint to women? I don't understand this. I don't get it. Now let me tell you something. I heard somebody say somebody on YouTube. I think it was a dude named Check in Effect. Check in Effect. Now Check in Effect, he does videos of him in Colombia for the most part, right? Now let me tell you what he did. Now he ain't the only person that did this, but he rented out an Airbnb, right? Like it's a nice apartment that the Colombian girl was renting out to him. So he wanted to look out for the girl, and he was like, "Yo, I'll make a video showing how the Airbnb apartment look, and I'll have people that follow me on my channel get in contact with you through Instagram or however, right?" And these fools started sending the girl dick pictures. What? What the hell's going on? Why did they do that? I don't understand that. These dudes start sending the girl pictures saying something like, "Hey, do the room come with you?" Uh, yo, yeah, she was cute, but why would you do that? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, bro. I've never done that shit in my life. I would manage foreign girls for a third world country. I would make it kill it. On saw the Twitch making thousands of dollars. Chatting with guys. I believe these guys feel special about a porn star talking. Yo, these dudes are weirdos out here today, bro. weirdos, freaks, and degenerates all over this country. It don't make no damn sense. Some of the stuff they be doing. This shit don't work. I do what works. I'm a practical thinking guy. I do what works. I find out what works. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe that does work with some women. I don't know. I just never done that shit before. Because they're incredibly lonely, it's sad, fake human interaction, a fake girlfriend experience. I guess I don't see porn star meetups either. Don't pay for any of that. They be on Twitter doing that shit for the most part. But lately they haven't because of the pandemic, I guess. But that's where I first started seeing it at. And in Cali, I met a bunch of porn stars. They used to stay at my hotel, but porn stars go on meetup tours at clubs nationwide where people pay big bucks for their autograph photo. Yeah, on meetups on meetup is every type of group you can think of on the planet. They need to get way in some kind of way. 205 beat maker producer. Hey, what kind of beat you got, player? Hey, send me over some beats, player. Send me some beats for my videos, player. And P.S. by the way, I'm starting a new channel. I'll let you know when I upload a video over there. I'm starting a new channel. It's gonna be just basically me traveling and going places. If I was younger, I would manage girls online in a second, but I'm too old for all that hassle now. If these guys got to Colombia, they probably clam up. I thought guys get some in meetups. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, a lot of hot IG models and Twitter chicks, aka tens, are prostitutes. Yeah, a lot of them they do get down like that. Even the not so hot ones and obese. Back in the day, they had a ton of strip clubs and adult bookstores where porn stars would be every weekend. Plus, a lot of P stars used to live in San Francisco. Yeah, I heard Twitch is planning to get rid of adult content, just like OnlyFans. From the sound of it, soon like this year, I guess they got investors too. They both want to model themselves like YouTube. Yep. Yeah, when people start throwing money at them, they'll be like, hey, we got to clean this shit up. So these people can take us serious. Yep. That's how it works. You know. I'll be back. I'm going to take a little break. Relationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. You know, if your woman doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. Now, I know this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. But if your woman is not submissive to you, I don't give a damn what nationality she is. I don't care if you live together. I don't give a damn if you're black, you're white. I don't give a damn if y'all the same nationality. I don't give a damn where you live at in the world. If your woman is not submissive to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to her job. She belongs to the pastor at that church she attends on every Sunday. She belongs to her friends that influence her to do dumb shit. She belongs to somebody else, but she doesn't belong to you. And I know this is hard, a harsh truth. And it's something that I had to face about 15 years ago. And it's one of the biggest problems that I had, because I used to think that you had to pander and negotiate and talk women into shit, but all that's bullshit. It really is. And a lot of women will try to run game on guys because a lot of women want guys to protect them in some type of way. If that door fly open, or if some type of danger is coming towards her, she looks, first thing she does is look at the guy that's sitting next to her. So she wants protection, but at the same time, she doesn't want to take instructions from a man. She can't stand a guy telling her what to do. You know, so you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Shit, there's some countries like Saudi Arabia and Dubai where women have to submit by law because those guys are in power. They run shit over there. So, you know, but living here in America, women, they pretty much do submit as they will. They just do what they feel like it. And that's the problem of living in the United States of America. Because women, if a woman does submit to you here, you don't know how long it's going to last. It could be 5 years, 10 years. But it works out well for us fellas, because if she gets out of pocket or does something that's unforgettable, you can get you another bitch. So it's all good. And by that time, in most cases, by the time she stops submitting to you, she's already up in age anyway. She's probably old. She's probably overweight. She probably doesn't look as attractive as she used to be. So sometimes it works out pretty well for some guys that I know. And I've lost friends because of like a lot of women, because they let their wives get up in their ears and tell them shit. And see, here's the deal. A woman should never have the authority to tell a guy what to do. A woman should never wear the pants in the relationship. You know, once a woman once women lead guys around, that's the beginning and the end of society as it is. You know, because women aren't supposed to play that position. They're out of line. You know, guys are born to lead. There's guys that's on the front lines. There's no women on no front lines, last I checked. But at the same time, women say, oh, I believe in equality and all that shit. Women can do just as better things as men. That's bullshit. Everyone has their position, and they supposed to play their position. But they want to go against nature. And a lot of women, they just want to get treated better than white guys in American society. They just want to take over the whole goddamn thing. They want to dominate guys. That's what that's really all about. It's really all about power. It's not about rights at all. It's not about public policy at all. That's just a game that a lot of
women try to play. But there's always an exception to the rule. Socially, if you're with a woman and if she doesn't submit to you, she ain't your woman. She belongs to the streets. And that's just how that shit is. She doesn't belong to you. Because if she belonged to you, you wouldn't have to beg for sex or negotiate for sex. You wouldn't have to talk her into doing anything. It just is what it is. I mean, right now, if I go to North Carolina and call up women that I've been knowing for years and say, "Hey, I'm in town. Where you at? I want to see you." They'll make time for me. They won't say, "Hey, I'm tired," or "I don't know if I'll be able to make it." No, they'll make time. There's no such thing as "I don't got time." That's bullshit. It really is. It took me a long time to figure this out. And I learned a lot by hanging around a lot of athletes and entertainers when I was in my 20s. And I learned a valuable lesson. They didn't have to negotiate for sex. Can you imagine Michael Jackson, Prince, a lot of these entertainers, they never had to ask for sex. Michael Jackson never had to ask for sex. You think about this for a second. He never had to ask for the pussy. I mean, could you imagine somebody like Prince? He never had to ask for the pussy. Man. So it's who you are more than anything else. So who you are is much more powerful than the doing. That's what I learned over the past 20 years. So if you like what you heard,
I'm back. I'm back, man. I'm back. Smash the like button. Share the video, man. Hey, any questions, man? Just click the link. Join the conversation. What is that like? Yeah, there you go, man. Just click the link, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Man. Yeah. So I spent an hour, almost an hour and a half on here. Man, time goes by fast on here. Jeez Louise. Oh, P.S. and by the way, if you ever bought any of my books or listened to any of my podcasts, I would really respect and appreciate if you would leave me a review on Amazon, if you bought any of my books, or on iTunes with the Love Can't Wait podcast on iTunes. Leave me a review over there. On either of those channels, either of those websites. Time go by slow when you're in a bad trade. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. 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 Man. Well, like, share the video. Again, man, leave me a review on iTunes at the Love Can't Wait podcast. Support the show at the Patreon link that you see on the screen. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.